Hey, Marley. I want to talk.
If we must, Navigator.
The Confessor is safely on board. Let's pray he doesn't catch on.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready!
Afia, I've got good news. That piece of your leg was just what I needed.
Glad to be of service.
I think I finally figured out what triggers that strange phrase.
Can't wait to hear it. Shiver me timbers.
It's not a sickness at all. It's a sneaky little soul parasite that has spread itself across the crew.
Ew, how dangerous is it?
As parasites come, it's quite harmless, actually. Wouldn't even notice if it wasn't for the cussing. Anyway, I'm close to developing a cure. Once it's done, you'll be the first one I'll test it on.
Oh, I can hardly wait to be a lab rat once more.
Just have to gather the proper ingredients so I can finish the formula. A pinch of burnt-up death root. 3 drops of green soulberry extract. A few leaves of eldritch algae. Something's missing. Thought I had a pot of skull fruit around here. Did I leave that somewhere below decks? That'll take ages to find. Guess I have to talk to Estelle. I already know how that conversation will go. Hey, Estelle, would you mind fetching something for me from below decks? Yes, I know what I promised. It's not my fault. Do you know how hard it is to grow a cursed banana tree? I'll make it my highest priority, promise. Now, will you help me or not? Great. I'm looking for a barrel of dried skull fruit. Fetch it quick, and if I find even one of them missing, I'll feed you to my grasping thistles. Good. Estelle found the skull fruit. Now back to sickbay. Time to brew the cure. Temperature looks good. Now it just has to simmer for a while. Should be done in a day or two.
What do we have here?
I am listening.
I know how much it hurts. I know you want it to stop. But what you're trying to do, that's only going to make it worse.
I remember everything about him with perfect clarity. Every time I do, I'm reminded that he isn't here now. I'll never hear his voice again. Feel his boots on my deck. I'm sorry, Navigator, but you do not know.
I told you I was a war orphan, yes? Did I tell you where from? I'm from Port Royal. I'm one of the few the dead man's fleet pulled out of the burning city. I saw my family burn to ash. My friends pulled me from the smoldering ruins of our house. Most of them died before we could reach the piers. When we sailed away, all I thought was, what if this wasn't real? Just a bad dream. I've closed that wound a long time ago. I have Mordecai to thank for it.
You were one of the orphans the captain brought on board.
Aye. Saw him lose his hand and all. Reaper's teeth, what a fight. He made jokes about it later. Think he tried to comfort us. Don't worry, eh? Look, I'll just put it in me heart. That's when I wanted to be like him. Someone who can take all the bad life throws at you and still make the best of it. A true pirate, eh?
Perhaps. I was too quick to judge you, Navigator. I will reconsider our previous discussion. In the meantime, let us continue on our journey. Agreed?
I knew this would come.
I feel my luck today. Guards later.
Oh, you're on, matey.
How fares our confessor?
A mild headache, but otherwise blissfully ignorant. So what does the maiden's path entail?
Walking in the maiden's footsteps. Her rise, her trials, her suffering. There will be fire involved.
Sounds remarkably unpleasant.
Back in the maiden's time, the fire was a tool, not the object of worship it is today. Ever since we lost the maiden's guidance, it has twisted the Inquisition into a bunch of fire-crazed lunatics. And now, I must bare my soul to this eldritch parasite. What was Mordecai thinking? Welcome on board, Confessor. Anything you need?
Thank you. I am quite well, though I can't seem to remember quite how I got here.
You nodded off in the carriage. We had to carry you on board.
I do have a sound sleep, it is true. I'm quite glad to be at sea again. What type of vessel is this? So far, I've yet to smell incense or hear the sound of prayer.
You will find all those things on the lower decks.
I see. I shall let one of the acolytes guide me there.
Sharpshooter, I refuse to have incense burned on my lower decks.
Suck it up. It's a miracle he hasn't caught on yet, and it's a long way to Gran Alcazar.
Opportunity calls.
Where to, Navigator? I have transported the Confessor to Gran Alcazar.
Now, we don't have his luxury of walking around unmolested. Make sure we are not disturbed. Then I will speak to him and begin the rite. In theory, we will visit 3 beacons across Gran Alcazar to conclude the rite.
And in practice?
No cursed has ever walked the Maiden's path. Whatever happens, will happen. Now, choose our landing, before I regret this.
I thought you'd never ask.
A new hunt! Finally! Oh, I'll count my treasures then.
About time, yeah?
I knew this would come.
Ah, let's stretch those roots. Ah, souls from the ground.
I knew I smelled death.
Up we go.
Accident. I have my duties. Made.
Food for the I gotcha. Next patient. One less to worry about. Aha! There's our objective.
The beacon of revelation. First step on the Maiden's path. Let's make sure we are not disturbed.
Kill the body, breathe the soul.
Best not forget, yes?
I'm always prepared. Good timing, Mari. The expected outcome.
We need someone to tend to the gardens.
I'll file a request with the Magistratus.
The court is in session.
Oh, I see.
Cut through the shadows.
To each what they deserve.
Ended their tasks.
I'll send a message to the Order.
The Marley Aces. And death comes swirling down. Teresa, ready to serve. Confessor.
Ah, Teresa, there you are. Is it just me, or have things gone strangely quiet around here?
I haven't noticed. Shall we begin?
Of course. Let me see if I remember the words. Dearest maiden, mother of flame, who suffers for us eternally to keep the darkness at bay. Today, her child Teresa has come to walk in your arduous footsteps. This humble confessor will aid her on her path. He will hear her regrets and ease her suffering. Step forward, Teresa.
Maiden, I come to you bare and helpless as you were when you found the fire. May the flames reveal the darkness of my soul. Maiden, help me. Oh! In the name of the maiden, I judge thee guilty. I cleanse my doubts with fire. I am reborn. Well, well. What is this now?
Teresa? Is everything all right?
Yes, Confessor. It has just been a long time.
Well, if you think you can carry on, shall we head to the next beacon?
Go ahead. I will rejoin you shortly. Marley, what are these shadows?
The fire has destabilized your cursed soul. It has manifested echoes from your past.
They must be destroyed. I can feel it.
Fire.
I must use my power.
Time is moving fast.
We are mankind's shield against the curse. I am but an instrument of her design. Where to? One shot. No mercy given. Our holy mission. Iron judgment. From nothing she lifted me. From weakness she shaped me. I am her humble servant. Ah, yes. I remember the foolish girl I once was. That's what we all were. Fools, lamenting that we'd been thrust into this terrible lost Caribbean. Until the maiden discovered the fire and became our beacon. From corruption she shielded me. From darkness she spared me. Her fire lights my path. After years of futile struggle against the cursed, the fire became our salvation. We reveled in its power, ignorant of the horrors it would make us into. Even before we lost the Maiden's guidance, we had already doomed ourselves. Let us continue to the next beacon. Our friend is waiting. Swift justice.
Oh, I'll have to note that down.
My blade is ready.
I'm surprised you still remember all this, Dagmar.
How could I forget? I was there from the start. I saw the maiden temper our strength, liberate the poor and oppressed. I followed her call to the first Purga Magna, eager to drive back the curse. I witnessed the Spanish envoys take all we'd built and throw it into the fire.
Food for the vines. Huh. Strange soul pattern.
The White Crow stands ready.
What ails your soul today? Swift shrub coming through. Closing in on our objective.
The Beacon of Judgment. The second of 3 steps on the Maiden's path.
Anyone?
Somehow I expected there to be more.
The main path includes only 3. Revelation, Judgment, and Suffering.
Well, at least we won't be here all day.
How long has it been?
Six grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine. less to worry about.
Slice, raise with your legs.
Need something, matey? Oh, no problem.
The verdict is clear. I pray for your soul.
Ready to serve. Sufficiently skilled.
Lady at the ready.
For desperate times, the fire hungers for us. Thank you for waiting, Confessor.
Oh, it is no trouble at all. I am enjoying not being questioned for once. Now, shall we continue? Dearest maiden, bringer of fire, who has been judged in our name, Teresa has begun to walk the difficult journey of your life. Her past has been revealed so that she may be judged as you were before us.
Maiden, I give myself to the judgment of the fire. May it test the conviction of my soul. And should I be found wanting, let it consume me.
Are we sure this isn't a terrible idea?
Hush! Oh! She burned for us. She freed us all. I could not stop it. Maiden, help me. I must not waver. Her fire will guide us.
Teresa, have you weathered the storm?
I need another moment. Go ahead without me.
Are you certain? Let me call an apothecary.
I am fine. Thank you. Now please, before I embarrass myself further.
Sharpshooter, I can feel your soul weaken with each shadow that appears.
The Maiden's path is never easy. A bolt for each, just like the last time. I will rot before I let the fire get the better of me. Maiden, help me.
The maiden would be ashamed.
I stand ready.
Still breathing. Still safe.
All right. Have some. Ugh, leaves are itching. Hey, shh. Try this fruit. Remedies for the dead.
I can help if you let me.
Kill the body, breathe the soul.
Teresa, para servirle. A bolt for your skull. I am your executioner.
Oh, I can grow lots of things.
Let the fire guide
Is that? Ah, swift justice.
Next, up we go! Standing around, catching light. Let's stretch those roots.
Shoot with the conviction of a prognosticator.
Doctor, could anyone? The monarch's puppet took her away.
Would be a shame. Again.
Could I have stopped it? Could anyone?
Hey,
Why not use my power?
try this fruit.
Do not waste blessed rounds.
My sight reaches far.
Interesting choice, Marley.
Could anyone?
You'll never reach my rank like this.
The monarch's provides. Could I have stopped it? Could anyone?
Cursed love at you.
The monarch's puppet took her away. Fire provides. Could
You
I
can do
have
better
stopped
than
it?
that, acolyte.
Anyone? She burned for us. She freed us all. The monarch's puppet took her away. Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides. Could I have stopped it? Could anyone? She burned for us. She freed us all. The monarch's puppet took her away. Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides. Could I have stopped it? Could anyone? She burned for us. She freed us all. The monarch's puppet took her away.
Let's try a new recipe. Is that?
Could I have stopped it? Could anyone? She burned for us. She freed us all.
It's been a while.
The monarch's puppet took her away. Her fire will guide us.
One bullet. Let's add some flavor.
Could I have stopped it? Could anyone? She burned for us.
One arm, two souls.
The monarch's puppet took her away. Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides. Could I have stopped it? Could anyone? She burned for us. She freed us all. The monarch's puppet took her fire will guide us.
A simple method of deception. The Mali remembers.
Could I have stopped it? Could anyone burn for us? She freed us all.
Oh, I'll have to note that down. You wanna hide, yeah?
Puppet took her
Preparation is key.
guide us. Her fire provides.
Get ready to strike.
Could I have
Heard that.
stopped it?
Who was that?
Could
Fiend.
anyone
I shall not stray too far.
We should have burned these.
A heavy custom.
monarch's puppet took her away?
Raise with you.
Fire provides. Could I have stopped? She
Follow the noise.
She freed us all. horrid thing made that noise?
The monarch
That's
to guide us.
Meant the right of inquiry. Any aberration shall be rectified. In the name of the maiden,
useful.
reveal yourself.
She burned. Could any she freed us all?
The heart is pierced. What is that?
Have fire.
The heavy customer.
Have fire provides. Could I have burned for us? Could she freed us all?
Hey! Try this fruit.
Have fire.
It's all in the list.
Have fire provides.
It sends you away.
I belong
Burned
exactly
for
here.
us. She freed us all. Have fire will guide us. Have fire.
Wander dust. Let me just take notes on that one.
What is that?
Food for the vines. One less to worry about.
She freed us all.
A feast for my blade.
Have fire will guide us. Have fire provides.
The taste of death.
Aim with the eyes of a Eudex.
Oh, I can. I gotcha.
The White Crow stands ready.
Shoot with the...
I watch her go with her accusers. I see her sentenced by false charges. Her word denies us retribution.
The old world saw us breaking away and sent a tribunal to bring us back into the fold. They saw the maiden as a threat and concocted a false trial to remove her from power. We would have fought to the last for her, but she would not have it. Our swords were not meant for the living, she said. I knew this would come. Your crimes are severe.
I watch the pyre from the crowd. I see the fire light the straw. Her eyes look skyward as she burns.
The tribunal sentenced the maiden to be burned at the stake. Fire would be her executioner. A cruel gesture, no doubt intended to break our spirits forever. If only they had known the consequences of their folly.
I'm here.
Someone must rekindle this flame. My post shall not.
I can help if you let me.
Standing around, catching light.
What do we have here?
This'll draw them in. A bush for hiding. Ah, souls from the ground.
Let the fire light the
At your service.
flame with the eyes of a Eudex.
Kill the body. Oh, no problem.
Slice and dice.
Shoot with the conviction of lost.
Remedies for the dead. Let me just take notes on that one. Huh. Strange soul pattern.
To each what they deserve.
You'll never reach my rank like this.
Ha! Soon none of this will matter.
She screamed. The fire.
Need something, matey. Next patient.
Is this your justice? She screamed. The fire made her scream.
The lady at the ready.
Listen to this any longer.
I see. Change on the wind.
Maiden, help me. Is this your justice?
This one is special.
Meditation is different.
The fire made her scream.
Oh, I'll have to note that down. Huh. Strange soul pattern.
Is this your justice?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Food for the
Up we go!
Screamed. The fire made her scream.
The court is in session.
Maiden,
Iron judgment.
is this your justice? I watch the fire leave her frame. I see her adversaries burn. My throat is raw with exultation.
It was a miracle. The fire leapt from her burning body, engulfing her accusers. The Gawkers fled in panic, but the devout of us stayed, witnessing the dawn of a new age. And through all of it, she remained on the pyre, still looking skyward, still burning. And so she burns to this day. The shadows are scattered. Onwards, to the cathedral.
At your command.
Leaves are itching. 6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine. Next
Is the
patient.
battlefield.
What ails your soul today? One less to worry about. Hey! Try this fruit. Oh, I see.
I still see it in my nightmares. The maiden set ablaze. I was there in the crowd. I could have done something to end her pain. But of course I didn't. And so she continues to burn. 100 years of suffering. Where is the justice in that?
Interest. Standing around, catching light. Hey! Try this fruit. Remedies for the dead.
Yes, I see we understand each other.
Balanced to perfection.
We...
Oh, I can grow lots of things.
Well now.
You should have heard what they said.
Walk the other way. Like leaves in the wind, but reversed.
I'll keep it
Get
stored.
over here, matey.
Where will my feet take me?
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
I'm always prepared. Sufficiently raise with your legs.
Remedies for the dead.
Oh, enough. Enough. Let us talk of something else.
Balanced to perfection. Get ready to strike.
That was no mere animal.
Ugh, leaves are itching. Next patient. Oh, no problem.
Every living soul has their place in the design.
Anyone hungry?
Up we go!
A heavy customer.
Time is moving fast.
Need something, matey.
The fire hungers
Strange
for
soul
us.
pattern.
Confessor,
I was beginning to worry. Are you certain you wish to continue?
I've never been more ready.
Very well. Kneel, Teresa. Holy maiden, hallowed be thy suffering. I bring to you, Teresa, whose faults have been revealed and judged.
Maiden, I am ready to bear your pain. Through your anguish, I will be cleansed. Through your eternal agony, I will...
Teresa?
Damn it all! Why put me through this torture? As if I hadn't suffered enough. She was everything to me, and they took her away, and I did nothing! And now she suffers forever because of this parasite! This damned fire! Ah! Traitor! Betrayer! Failure!
What's going on?
Her soul was thrown into chaos. If she doesn't fight her shadows, we may lose her for good.
You hear that, White Crow? Get shooty.
I'm tired. Perhaps this was always my fate.
You've been in tight spots before. You're the bloody White Crow, act like it.
Cheeky little runt. Very well. Once more unto the breach. I am the maiden's judgment. My sight reaches far. My gaze reveals the curse.
That's one shadow down.
Her bolt has returned on its own. She can shoot again.
The maiden's teachings guide my shot. Her light illuminates my soul. Failure! She is my beacon in the darkness. She is my island in the sea.
Her soul is at a critical point.
Keep it up, White Crow.
You did nothing. In her name I judge the wretches, the foul, the evil, and the cursed. By her law, I separate the wicked from the just, the sinners from the devout. And thus, through my blood and tears and unyielding faith, Teresa.
How long has it been?
Teresa! I ease the suffering of this world. Ship, how does my soul fare?
It has stabilized. Even better. It seems invigorated.
Teresa?
Confessor?
I'm not sure what happened. Forgive me, but I have bungled the rite.
It is quite all right. We have finished here.
You concluded the rite yourself. Marvelous.
Come. You look pale. Why not sit down for a moment?
This is where we part ways, I presume.
You have my thanks. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Oh, I had a jolly good time. Doubly so considering I was traveling with the Cursed.
So you knew?
It wasn't hard to figure out. But when you approached me, I admit, I was quite intrigued.
That's not all, is it? You aren't truly blind, either.
Technically, no. Though I feel my corruption is quite harmless.
Look at us. Two damned souls chatting away in the Maiden's hallowed house.
Do you think she minds? The world has changed much since her time.
I think she weeps for what her Inquisition has become.
She might. But if wretches like us still carry her light, perhaps all is not lost.
Farewell, Confessor. I hope you find your own way in these strange times. We are done here. To the exit. The
That
white
cheeky
crow stands
priest.
ready.
I like his guts.
Back to the Marley. Close your eyes.